How to generate a par score for an ODI match on a particular ground where there are not many ODIs played on the particular ground. Let's say if we have some T20s played on the ground, we can use a formula, extrapolate the data and get to a par score. The formula that I have derived is known as CodeCub based on our page RJ Cricket Cub. Now let's go back to the formula wherein we say that the T20 score is 150. So the run rate of after 20 overs for a 150 score would be 150 divided by 20, which comes up to 7.5. Now the formula devised here to convert that run rate of T20 to an ODI is 2 by 3. Basically, what we are doing here is we are dividing the score by 3 and multiplying by 2. In general max term, we are reducing it by one third. So a T20 run rate reduced by one third. The reason being, in T20 matches, we have 10 wickets and less number of overs. So the batsman will go slogging from ball 1 or from the very early on. There would be hardly any overs where 4, 5 runs would be scored of a particular bowler. But in ODI matches, in the middle phase, there could be many overs where 5, 6, 4 would be a common score, preserving the wickets to have a go at the end. So that formula turned out to be 2 by 3, which is one third minus of the T20 run rate. So going back, so the formulated run rate for ODI is present and we add it with the multiplied with the number of overs in 50 overs, which comes out to be 250. Here we'll make it round off 0 since there won't be any scores of 0.33, 0.5 in ODI matches or in cricket. So going back to the second example, the most popular would be from the Ahmedabad pitch that we have. An average Ahmedabad wicket would have a par score of 200. So with that formula, the T20 run rate is somewhere around 10. The formulated ODI run rate is around 6.67. And like we see here in this example, it's coming out to be 334, which is more or less similar to what we have in Ahmedabad. A par score is somewhere around 325, 330 because it's a batting paradise and a lot of runs are able to score there. Coming back, now you can do a calculation while we are typing. So the score is 180. So you guys can predict what will be the T20 run rate. It will be 9, and then we divide the 9 by 3 multiply by 2. 2/3 of 9 would come up to 6, and the predicted score in 50 overs would be 300. And in our example that we had said for the second T20 ODI match between India versus South Africa, we said an par score of around 170 considering due factor in Raipur city. So 170 T20 run rate of 8.5, formulated ODI run rate of 5.67, and the final figure that we got in this match is 284. So now you know the reason why we said the par score is 284 and we have rounded up to 285. So that's how you know the answer. So thanks for being tuned in. Thanks a lot. Bye.